Good evening, everyone. This is the Personal Chef, also known as Eating with Food for Thought Roberts, also known as Renee. Tonight, I'm bringing you an update on my father. As you know, Daddy was in the hospital. He suffered a stroke back in June 10th, 2021, and we are in September. And I was just told a few days ago, I took Daddy to a different doctor because I wanted to have him reevaluated by someone else other than Kaiser. So I took my dad to the Veterans Administration doctor. And the Veterans Administration doctor told me that my father did not have a stroke. He said, your father had a heart attack. And I said, well, they said that he had a stroke. He said, no. He said, I'm going over all the records, all the paperwork. He said, from every indication here, your dad had a heart attack. He said, not a stroke. I'm like, oh, okay. So while we were there at the doctor's appointment, they were running tests on my father, and they were drawing a lot of blood, this, that, and the other. And while we were there, Dad blacked out. He completely blanked out. I mean, he was gone for off in the outer space for maybe 10 minutes. It got so hectic that they had to call 911. They called the ambulance. They sent him to Kaiser ER. At the ER, they told me that they were going to keep him overnight because they trying to find out, why he's having these blackouts, why he's suffering from these constant seizures and things. So they kept him overnight, and he did pretty good, but they did say that he was dehydrated. And my father's only allowed 1.5 liters of water per day because he does have congestive heart failure. And with having congestive heart failure, you can't have a lot of water because all that water in your body is affecting your heart. As we get older, people need to go to the doctors more often. And I know with this COVID thing going on, it's hard to go to the doctor. But whenever you can go see your doctor and get you a good physical and things, go to the doctor, get you a good physical, and ask the doctor how much water should you be drinking per day based on their findings, what your health is. And my dad's health is not good, but he's doing the best he can. I'm doing the best I can with him, and I make sure that he makes all of his appointments. Well, I thought I was going to be picking him up the next day, and the doctors called me, and they said, your dad needs to go to rehab. And I said, really? Rehab? And they said, yeah, your dad needs to go to rehab for a while and to gain his strength back. Now, mind you, took him to the doctor. He was doing okay. Daddy's not the strongest because Daddy is lazy. Only thing Daddy want to do, this bed right here, all he want to do is lay in the bed. He don't want to do nothing else. He don't want to come to the table to eat his meals. And the only reason he does come to the table to eat his meals is because I refuse to let him lay in bed and be lazy eating in bed. And that's just more work for me. I'm not doing it. I'm not having it. And my father knows that. So, with that being said, they sent him to rehab. And I asked them, how much was this going to cost? Or did his plan kick in? And they said, you have to be gone 60 days from rehab before your plan recycles. And it only recycles for 21 days. After the 21 days, if you need to stay longer, they charge you $100 a day. I said, okay. I said, what does he need? They said, he needs a little time in rehab. And I said, okay, he had 2 days left on the books. And so he's there now. They got him down for a week. And then he's probably going to be there for maybe 2 weeks before he comes home. And I've been to see him a few times since he's been there. And my father's so used to people doing everything for him when he's in these places. Everybody does everything. And I'm not that person. I took him to the bathroom. I said, Dad, you got to go to the bathroom? Yeah, I got to go to the bathroom. I said, okay. So you in the wheelchair because they won't let him use the walker because they said he has to be reevaluated by physical therapy. So we go to the bathroom, and Daddy's trying to get up, trying to get up. And then he said, give me a hand. I said, huh? I looked around to see if anybody was in the room with us. It was just me and him. I said, who are you talking to? He said, I need you to help me get up. I said, because if you were at home, I wouldn't be helping you get up. And I said, I'm not helping you get up in here unless you really need help. I said, you're being lazy. I said, now, you sit there, because he's in a wheelchair. I said, now you sit there. I said, put your hands on the side. I said, and push your body up. I said, use all your strength. I said, that's why I'm always telling you to get up out the bed, get on your cubi, and, exercise your legs, get your feet and your legs exercised so it gets the blood flowing through your heart. And I said, and I have you go for little walks around the house. I have you do certain exercises that requires you pushing up and down. I said, because I'm not breaking my body down to keep your body up. I'm not doing it. Because when we get to that point, it's time to make other arrangements. I said, we're not there yet. I said, but when you can't get yourself up and you need me to be pulling up on you, because even if they weigh 120 pounds, that's 120 pounds worth of dead weight. My father weighs 162 pounds. I'm not trying to lift you, no way. They have 2, 3, maybe even 4 nurses that'll be lifting him up. You talk about me. I'm not doing it. So it took him a minute, but I don't care. You're going to do it. I said, because every time I do something for you that you can do for yourself, I said, the only thing I'm doing is hindering your recovery. And I said, and I'm not going to be that person to hinder your recovery because you're going to recover. We got things to do. We got places to go. We still got a life ahead and we got things to do. And we're not going to be doing it where you're going to be just laying in this bed, being an invalid. You want to be an invalid? Be an invalid at the convalescent. You can't be no invalid over here with Renee. That's what you can't do. So I went there to see him today, and he was just getting through eating, and he was just a mess. He had food all over the place, and they're supposed to monitor his eating, and I could tell no one was in there with him while he was eating, but they were kind of like popping their heads in and out. Now, my father needs, I bought my dad some of these. These are adult bibs right here. Now, if you got a parent and your parent or loved one, an adult that's messy, when they eat or whatever, get them one of these. I think I got 6 of them. 5 or 6 came in the pack. This covers everything. Daddy had food here. He had food here. He had food here. He just had food everywhere. And it even has a catch. All you got to do is put the 2 Velcros together. See that? Now, if he's dropping something, it's going to land from here, it's going to land right up in here. And this is a big help, and I make sure I have plenty of these for him. So if you need these for your parents, Amazon. And I don't even know if I paid $15 for about 5 or 6 of them. I don't recall. But these came from Amazon, and these work really well. So when I got there today, I cleaned him up, got him nice and cleaned, had him change his clothes, had him bring me a different shirt because they looked in the closet and they're looking for his clothes. I'm not bringing no clothes up to the convalescent home. I'm not doing it. And the reason I'm not doing it is because they lose your stuff. When my father went to the hospital, my daddy was brand new because we had things to do, and he just, he has a whole new wardrobe, and I hope he gets to wear it. But anyway, Daddy was brand new when we went to the hospital. How come they don't have his clothes? How come they just have his shoes and socks? That's it. His t-shirt, his shirt, his pants. They don't have any of that stuff. And then they said, oh, maybe it got soiled, and they went to the laundry and stuff. I said, well, I want it. I said, that stuff is brand new. I said, I want my father's things. Well, we're gonna look for the stuff because he's supposed to have came in with an inventory sheet. Now, mind you, I was busy with him today, so I didn't get a chance to ask anyone about the inventory sheet. But when I go back up there, I will be asking about the inventory sheet. So, long story short, Daddy went to the hospital, 911, back to Kaiser, and from Kaiser back to the rehab. So when he gets out, his 60 days starts from day one. If he should have to go back again, it starts from day one until he's out for a total of 60 days, and then they will allow him to come back if he needs to come back, you know. But I told him, I said, Dad, you're coming home. I said, but you got to get your strength back, because they said my father was really weak. But I know my daddy is really lazy too. But he's only going to do what you let him do. So with that being said, just giving everybody an update on what's going on with Dad and stuff. And he just had a birthday. Daddy turned 89 years young on September the 1st. And for his birthday, I took him out to breakfast. And then he likes to go to the casino, so I took him to the casino. And we just been doing little stuff 2-3 times a week. We just been doing little stuff. And then we had to set back because I had something planned for us that day. I said, after we finish with the doctors today, I said, then we're going to go out and have lunch. I said, and then I might, you know, roll on up the way and take him to the casino, because I know that's what he likes to do. But like I said, he has a setback. But we'll have more casino days and stuff, you know, because I plan on taking him to Vegas pretty soon. So we're going to do that. But anyway, this is your girl, the personal chef, also known as Eating with Food for Thought Roberts. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit that subscription button, notification bell, like, comment, share, thumbs up this video, and just stay tuned, because it's going to be more updates on my father's progress, because he will be doing better, and he's looking really good. You know, Daddy's 89 and he's looking really good, and I try to keep him as fresh looking and smelling good and all that good stuff. The nurse told me today, she said, your father is the best smelling man in this whole place, and I make sure he's clean and smelling good. So until the next video, I will see you on the next video. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share, thumbs up. See you on the next video.